exercises that release the cerebrospinal fluid which is pushed against your pineal gland, the seventh chakra, and the third eye, which results in the release of an electrical charge. This release of charge expands the calcite crystals around the pineal gland to their limit and then brings them back to their original size. This continuous cycle results in a constant electromagnetic field within our brains. This release and contraction of the electromagnetic field creates a pulsating effect within our mind and body, bringing us one step closer to unleashing our energies.
And what this is basically pointing to is that you've got a masculine principle, you've got a feminine principle. The pituitary gland is right at the optic chiasm. And then you've got the pineal gland, which is like a human anatomy, but the masculine form of it. The pituitary is actually shaped like the feminine form of anatomy. And there is a breathing exercise that you can actually do to raise those to the same plane. It's part and parcel. You probably heard about this cecum, or it's also referred to as the Christos, coming up the spine to light up the chakras. When you do this process, it's all an alchemical process. What you then will start to realize is that you create a marriage between this masculine, feminine aspects in the brain. And this is the birth of the spiritual aspect of the self. That's why it's also called the womb, not only the cave of Brahma, but it's shaped just like a womb. If you look at a view of it as a photograph, the thalamus is shaped just like the womb is shaped. And inside that, there's a little walnut-shaped thing that's right at the top, coming right up the sushumna, right? So you've got the Ida Pingala, the masculine form, the feminine form, these two snakes creating the staff of Hermes. And right at the top of that is this thalamus. And this thalamus becomes a new entry doorway for the initiate to then be able to experience Shambhala. You'll find this across many, many different esoteric teachings. But this is a process that becomes a true second birth or a spiritual birth following your resurrection. And it's all following Joseph Campbell's hero's journey as well. Each of us have a hero's journey in this matrix of mind. And that's why I do believe that it's all literally planned out because of cause and effect. We are experiencing a retrocausality in time on both directions. The future determines the past as much as the past determines the future. We've all seen this, right? We all experience things that are bad or horrific sometimes, and we can't have the opportunity to see the wider perspective that maybe this is a good thing that's happening. We think it's a bad thing. But with the perspective of time, sometimes the polarity of that experience shifts to the positive. What we refer to as free will, or what we refer to rather as destiny. Let's start from the destiny standpoint. Maybe is just the free